So, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Wes Stumbo, and I'm currently from Dauphin Island, Alabama.
All right. And what do you do?
I'm retired.
What did you do?
I worked for the U.S. Forest Service in Idaho for I worked for the U.S. Forest Service, but in Idaho for probably the last 20 years.
Wow. And has the climate changed much since you were a kid?
I believe it has, yes.
How?
I believe some areas have gotten colder and some areas have gotten warmer, but there's more moisture probably. As a Forest Service employee, we had to deal with larger culverts, larger bridges, more moisture, warmer temperatures, just general changes. New wildlife species, new plant species based on increased temperatures.
And how long you been here on the island?
About 6 months.
Oh. And is there anything being done around here?
You know, I'm following it here, but we're seeing large temperatures in the water, which make me nervous because obviously hurricanes and that kind of thing. But we're also seeing erosion on the south end, deposits on the north end. You know, and we have to deal with some of the changes that are occurring.
So let's get into the interview. Have you seen? Well, I guess I already asked that question. Have you seen changes since you were a kid?
Yes, I have.
How much?
We're just seeing a lot more moisture, I think, in the areas I'm in. We're seeing springs. I coached high school soccer for 10 years, and we used to be able to play in the spring and March, and now it's April and May. We're getting huge rain. The temperatures are gently warmer, so that's good, but we can't get on the fields. They're soaked and they're wet and they're muddy way later than we've seen previously.
And then on an everyday basis, do you, let's say, is on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you?
Oh, 8 or 9 at least. Probably should be 10, but I'm going to say 8 or 9.
For the reasons that you already said.
Well, I suspect that the low-lying areas are going to become waterfront, and much of the world, the way we know it's going to change from wildlife to a lot of different things.
Well, you have a home on the island.
I do.
You worry about that?
I bought the highest spot I could on the island and raised my house 12 feet, and yes, I'm still worried about it.
And lastly, what about the future? Are you optimistic or pessimistic, and is there anything we can do about it?
Well, I'm a little bit pessimistic. I think maybe my view is probably a little more exotic than most people's. I think we ought to be making some changes, and those changes are coming more slowly than I'd like to see. So, yeah, I'm pessimistic. I'd like to see us making some very quick moves, and they're coming, but they're coming slowly. I suspect when disaster strikes, we'll take it more seriously, and when disaster strikes, it becomes a little later. So I'm a little frustrated and, like I said, pessimistic and a little bit frightened.
Wow. On August 6th, here on Dauphin Island, Alabama. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.